אז תודה רבה, אני ממש מתרגשת, וגם רואן כאן, שגם היא מלווה איתנו את הפרויקט. And Amon, now we wanted to share with you, my student will tell you something, you and the student, something about our food, what we're eating till the day, but maybe you will start. You will start and tell us about the project, about your student, about the food at your school.
Yeah, okay, Zafi. Thank you. I'm here with my class 6 pupils. They are not all, some of them. And they are excited, they are so happy seeing you in this Zoom meeting. And they enjoy life at the school. As you can see, they are healthy and they are happy. Let me introduce to you some.
Yes.
This one is Asra, Angel, Nance, Angel, Anna, Emmanuel, Mrimi, Sarah, and Eric. So, and Samuel, and Rashid. So, maybe Sarah can tell you anything about lunch, about our food here at home, and so on. Welcome, Sarah.
Actually, always when we have lunch or dinner, always we take maybe vitamin and carbohydrate. That is the most food which we are eating in Africa. Here as Tanzania. There are such methods which are using, the common method is boiling. We boil such foods like banana, rice, yugal, and that it is the common method which we are using in many cookings. There is a deep fry method which we are using maybe to fry mandazi, chips, bams, chips, and samosa.
I want to tell you about boiling method. Boiling is the the method of which use water to cook food.
Water.
An example of food which we use by boiling method, potatoes, rice, bananas, and yams, amaranths, eggs, and so on.
Thank you, Amon. And we have two students that want to tell you and your student what they are eating in Israel in ordinary day. Okay?
Hello, Amon. My name is Tim, and I would like to tell you about common food I think everyone eating in Israel. Okay. First of all, the basic food is pita. Pita, it is a kind of flat bread that you add food in it. Okay, like you can open it like that and put everything you want in. Okay. So yes. Okay. So it's not a food. It is it has a spread named hummus. Okay. So it look like this. I'm eating it at home. Like you can take pita like this and eat. It's very tasty.
Wow.
Is avocado. It is actually a fruit. We have plantations in Israel which avocados are growing there. So I personally don't like avocado, but there is many people who eat it generally.
Hello, Amon. My name is Danielle, and I'm from Alya, Shenia. And I want to tell you about my the food my mom cooks at home. I'm Marocaite, and my mom cooks
From Morocco.
From Morocco. And my mom cooks this food named couscous, and we have it almost every Friday. And it's kind of a traditional thing in my house. And in Israel, we also eat pasta. That's, you know what pasta is?
Yes.
We eat pasta. I eat pasta a lot in my house, and we eat בורקס. You know what? לא, איך אומרים בורקס? באנגלית.
כזה בורקס.
בורקס. You know what בורקס is?
No, they not know, but okay, אז תמשיכי ואז תמשיכי. Okay.
How would I don't know how to explain it. It's filled with like cheese. A dough with cheese in it. And you can have a potato in it too.
How about ginger and lemon?
האם אנחנו משתמשים בג'ינג'ר?
I personally didn't with much ginger in my food.
In Tanzania, in every food, they put ginger. Am I right, Amon? Am I right, Amon? Okay.
Yes,
okay,
but not all food. we use ginger when we cook tea, when we cook meat, soup, something like that. But other food like stiff porridge, we are not using ginger.
Is your school preparing every day a meal of children?
No. When we are coming to school, there is a small shop that you can go and buy everything you need.
How I tell you, we have the place that everyone can buy food like everything you want. We have two people that make the food for the student. Everyone buys in I think 10 or 5 shekels. We have the toast. The team did like that it's bread with cheese or chocolate. It can be bread with chocolate, and we put it in the toaster, and it's closing like that, and it's and we have this food. We have the salad that they make it in the place, and after we come to the place and buy it.
What is the most purchased food in the shop?
I think toast. Everyone buy the wall of the student. I think it's buy this food, the toast.
What is the main food it is grown there to Israel?
She's asking, you know, here in Tanzania, we do cultivation of food crops, and the main food crops in Tanzania is maize. So she's asking in Israel, what is the main food crop produced there?
אוקיי, מגדלים שם בטנזניה, הגידול העיקרי הוא בעצם אורז, אוקיי, או תירס. ומה אצלנו? איזה גידולים את יודעת שאצלנו מגדלים? אוקיי, ירקות, אוקיי, המון סוגים של ירקות.
Vegetables mostly, and fruits. Nothing special, actually.
Nothing special for Israel, yes?
For Israel.
Okay.
Vegetables and fruit mostly that go to the supermarkets.
Is that food which eat every day, is it healthy?
האם האוכל שאתם אוכלים בחיי היום-יום שלכם הוא בריא? מי רוצה לענות?
אני רוצה.
יאללה, דניאל.
I think most of the food we eat is not very healthy, but there's some of it that is healthy. Like I give my example, the food I eat at home that my mom or my grandma cooks, it's very healthy. And the food I buy for myself, like candies or something like that, is not very healthy. That's what I mostly eat.
We know that if you need energy, you're supposed to eat carbohydrates. And most of the food which I mentioned, there is not much carbohydrate. Where do you get some carbohydrates?
אז אני רגע אתרגם. וואו. אנחנו למדנו שבעצם אנחנו מפיקים אנרגיה ממזון שיש בו סוכרים, פחמימות. וממה שהתלמידים בטנזניה שומעים, אנחנו לא בדיוק אוכלים פחמימות בריאות שמפיקים מהם הרבה אנרגיה. אז מאיפה אנחנו מקבלים את האנרגיה שלנו? מאיזה מזונות? מי רוצה לענות? רוצה לענות?
שאלה קשה קצת.
נכון.
I can.
טים? אוקיי. טים, רק תתקרב למיקרופון.
Yes. Okay. Okay. With take energy, I personally take energy from sweets and caffeine. Like I have a machine in my home that makes coffee, and I drink it. And I want to tell you about the hummus, that it contains very much calories, and you can just eat 100 grams and get 200 calories, and it's healthy.
Okay, now Amon, we have a question, okay?
Yes.
יאללה, לכי על זה.
Have you ever had a chocolate or a kind of sweet in your life?
Yes.
You are made of chocolate or you buy it?
We buy it. We have ivory, we have kinkuba, we have bonbon, we have big bombs and other stuffs. And they are so sweet. We have chocolates, we have juice, we have bites, and so on. But here in Tanzania, children like chocolate and biscuits.
What's your favorite food?
I myself, my favorite food is chips.
Oh, chips. This is the favorite foods of our children too.
Do you have any other language apart from Israel and English?
אני יכולה לענות?
Our language called Israel, our language called Hebrew. We speak Hebrew, and English is an international language, so we learn it in school since elementary school.
Also, 20% from the Israelis are Arab, so we hear a lot of Arabic.
Boom boom.
Here in Tanzania, we have so many languages. There are more than 120 tribes. Example are Chaga, Hehe, Gogo, Pares, Samba. And each tribe has its own type of traditional food, like Chaga. If I tell you, you will not understand.
My children want to know, you know, here in Tanzania, children of 10 years old, 9 can cook some food. So they want to know if children in Israel practicing that, they know how to cook some foods.
Okay, there is someone here that is cooking at home. מישהו מכם מבשל בבית?
אני יכולה לענות?
כן, בואי דני, כן ירין.
At Israel, we cooking things by ourselves. Like we can make rice, pasta, everything that we like. And personally, I cook a lot, but my parents cook for me too, and I eat it.
depend on the children's parents if they let them get into the kitchen and make themselves their food, or they made it for the children and they just warm it to eat it warm.
Here at Tanzania, pupils learn at school how to prepare food. How about there in Israel?
יש פה מישהו שההורים שלו, שלה מלמדים אותם לבשל?
לא.
אמא שלי מלמדת אותי לבשל.
דניאל, אז רק באנגלית?
My mom sometimes teach me how to cook things. That's also how I learned to cook all the things I know how to cook now. And when I ask her how to cook any kind of food, then she comes and help me and show me how to cook it.
So Amon, we want to thank you very much for the cooperation.
Thank you to Zafi. Thank you for your children. They gave my children a lot of knowledge, a lot of life experience in Israel. So they learn something from you. We are happy.
And I will meet you next week.
Stay welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
פקיסטן!
ביי.
אני רוצה גם להוסיף, קודם כל, באמת זה היה מפגש כל כך מרגש, לראות את התלמידים מטנזניה ואיך הם מנסים באמת לדבר בשפה אחרת, ואיך הם מתלהבים מהתלמידים שלנו, ואני כל כך מעריכה את התלמידים שבאמת הצטרפו למפגש הזה ביום החופשי שלהם, ולפתוח מצלמה וגם לשתף. באמת, זה לא מובן מאליו, כל הכבוד לתלמידים שלנו. אני כל כך גאה.
אני בטוחה שאתם תזכרו את הפרויקט הזה, באמת לכל החיים. וזה מדהים מה שאתם אפשרתם להם. וואו, אתם לא מבינים כמה נתתם להם עכשיו, אתם לא מתארים לעצמכם.